I don't want to be a downer, especially after the last 3 videos I just released, but I do want to issue a warning to conservatives, to Trump voters, to anyone on the right, anyone interested in stopping Joe Biden in just under a week. My warning and my message are the same. Do not become complacent. Do not become overconfident. This is one of the ways that Hillary lost in 2016, and it can happen to us in just under a week when we go to the polls on November 3rd. Donald Trump can very easily lose this election. Let me talk about why I believe that is the case. We strongly suspect, and we pretty much know, that the polls are wrong. This is a given. But just because the polls are wrong does not mean that Donald Trump is winning. It doesn't mean that he's losing either. It just means that the polls are wrong. Now, one of the reasons that I believe that the polls are wrong is because there are 3 candidates on the ballot, not 2. And no, I don't mean Joe Jorgensen. The 3 people on the ballot are as follows: Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and not Donald Trump. Recently, I believe it was the Pew Research Group did a survey of Joe Biden voters, and they asked the voters, what is it that you like about Joe Biden? What's his biggest draw for you? By far and away, this group of people said, he's not Donald Trump. This illustrates the position of the not Donald Trump vote. It's a TDS vote. Now, in my opinion, that's a very difficult thing to measure. That's a very difficult thing to ask voters about, and I don't think most polling places do that. There are some voters out there who are very enthusiastic about Joe Biden. They go to his rallies. They have Biden-Harris yard signs. They donate to the campaign. They like Joe Biden. They are enthusiastic about him. We suspect that this number of people is not very big, but there's another group of people to consider. The TDS group. They don't have a Biden yard sign. They don't go to Biden rallies, but they hate Trump. The thing to realize here is that Biden lovers and Trump haters are going to vote the exact same way on November 3rd. It's 2 different groups of people with 2 different perspectives, united under one vote. It's easy to laugh at the lack of Biden yard signs. It's easy to laugh at the lack of enthusiasm or to get a good chuckle and feel smug when you see Joe Biden rallies. But Biden's poll numbers, the yard signs, the rallies, all of it only illustrate enthusiasm for Biden. They don't illustrate enthusiasm for the hatred of Trump. Consider that if someone really hates Donald Trump, they won't have a Biden yard sign. They won't go to a Biden rally. Now, they'll go to a rally like the Women's March, which is pretty much an I Hate Donald Trump march, and you saw the turnout of that. But I do think it illustrates that hate for Donald Trump is a much more popular idea than love for Joe Biden. But both attitudes result in the same kind of vote on November 3rd. A vote for Joe. For the last 4.5 years, the media in this country has puked all over Donald Trump at every opportunity that they've gotten. The gaslighting this year alone has been off the charts regarding COVID, Black Lives Matter, riots, or what have you. Every day, CNN, MSNBC, and so on pipe this kind of drivel into millions of households. They have droned the same message for almost half a decade into the minds of Americans. Do not assume that they have done this without any effect. There are a lot of people that hate Donald Trump. They will vote, but they may not show up in the polling data beforehand. My advice to you is to make sure that you vote for Trump on November 3rd, but also that you talk to your friends, talk to your family, your loved ones, your coworkers that may be wavering in their support for Joe Biden or maybe considering not voting at all. Reach out to your friends, family, anyone who will listen to you in Pennsylvania, Michigan, Florida, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Arizona, Texas, and maybe even New Hampshire. Use my videos if you need to. I think Donald Trump is going to need every vote he can get this election. I hope the MAGA landslide people are right, but I don't think that's the case. I think this election is going to be very, very close. If Donald Trump loses, one of the things that will cause that loss is a lack of urgency among right-wing voters, overconfidence, and complacency. Do not let this happen. Consider this a call. All hands on deck. To all of you out there, I say good luck, Godspeed, and God bless. We'll see you November 3rd.